It's Coach Alexis. Hopefully my laptop doesn't cut me off because I've been running low on disk space, which I don't even know how I ever. Okay, that's besides the point. So let me get to what I really want to talk about. So I don't know if anyone's ever experienced this before, but I just had like fireworks and light bulbs go off with some of the things that I just realized. So I wanted to get it out there and really make this for myself so that if I'm ever in this place again, which I will be many times often, I'm planning on being in this exact spot in the future. So it's a good place to be, and I just don't want to forget what I've learned. So one of the things that I've noticed about myself, and I guess this is just really something that people do, so I'm not unique in this, but I have a tendency to, if you know my story, I'm very easily motivated by rock bottom. I know rock bottom very well. I've been there multiple times in my life, and I've always been able to use that platform as my comeback or as a foundation to rebuild myself when, the gun is to my head, so to speak, and I have no option but to survive and come out of it on top. But then there's also been times where in my life where I've done that and I've accomplished great things, coming from that place, coming from hell and coming out of it. And then there's a place that I get to where I'm at right now. And that place is somewhere between complacency and also being really proud of myself. So of what I have accomplished. So I get somewhere where I'm at right now, and I'm just kind of like, now what? Like, for example, this happened to me when I first became a Beachbody coach. I had it was like our one of our first goals is to get to Emerald, which is when our doors are like officially open for business, and it's just building a team of 2 people under you, and that's it. So I worked really, really hard, and I was really successful my first 3 months of my business, and I hit Emerald. And then I kind of hit this wall because I was like, okay, I did it. Like, now what? So I have a really bad habit of getting to the like, now what? Like, I did it. Now I just like can coast. And I know this about myself, and I've known it for a while. It's not news to me, but I've been in this place ever since I completed Insanity Max 30. So, I go through depression. I am put on all these medications from the doctors, trying to fix me and figure out what was wrong with me. And I was experiencing anxiety and random panic attacks and chronic fatigue and all this crazy stuff. And I was just really identifying with all of that rather than trying to be solution oriented. So, so then I come back from that, right? I lose all of that weight that I gained on the medication, and I have a really great story to tell. And my business is blossoming, and that's from personal development and really working hard on myself. I hit diamond in my business, which is a huge milestone, and I'm able to live off of my income full time now. And now I'm kind of in this spot where I'm like, okay, like now what do I do? Okay, to pick up from where I left off. So, like, what's been happening to me lately is there's been a lot of like action. Like, I know all of the right things that I'm supposed to be doing, working out and eating right, and like plugging into the community and things like that. And I've gotten enough results that like reinforce my belief system, but they still aren't like strong enough. So I have like a mental block on like what my potential is. So I made this little chart that shows you your actions, results, beliefs, and your potential over here. And so this was really helpful for me to like draw it out and like see it. So what you really have to do is condition yourself to believe that it's like already happened before it has. And so I've done things, and this could be like, um, submitting your before photos on Beachbody's website, and like that's something that I just did for the first time ever to kind of hold myself accountable, or like driving to the car lot and like test driving your dream car, something I've also done as well. And people are gonna think you're silly, and people are gonna think you're wasting your time because it's very unlikely that that stuff will happen. But if you look back to before my most recent transformation after gaining weight, I recorded all of the times that I had worked out, like while I was at my heaviest. I was like 180 almost, which is nuts to me. I don't even know how that happened. But and I'm 5'6", so I was like almost 180 pounds. And I made I never posted any of these photos or any of this video. Like, God forbid anyone ever saw those. But I recorded them for a reason, and I recorded them because I knew I was going to need that footage to make my transformation video and put it on YouTube. And that's exactly what I did. So like I conditioned myself to know that I needed that footage to make my transformation video, and that it was going to be really beneficial to my business. And that's another misconception a lot of people get. And I don't know how this is turning into like what coaching is about, but it's a big part of who I am, and it's given me my life. Um, People always say Beachbody isn't who I am, but it's or Beachbody isn't my life, but it's given me a life, and a life of freedom and choice, and the ability to design it. But um, but like I said, a lot of misconception is that you have to already be like at your goal body or your results, and that's actually not true at all. You actually have more of an advantage when you do have some weight to lose, or you do have a journey to share with people. And I'm a testimony to that, because I knew that I was going to use that footage to make a video of when I had lost the weight and I had come from that and bounced from that. And I have to remember that one of the main reasons I was able to lose the weight wasn't just because I was like doing the program and like eating right. Like, it was because of my belief system, you guys. It has nothing to do with an exact meal plan, or the workouts, or any special pill or shake or anything like that. Like, I believed that it was going to happen before it ever did. I always knew. And so I guess what I'm saying is I'm going to use that to reinforce my belief system now with some of the goals that I'm working towards. Like there's certain sizes that I want to fit into that I used to just avoid because I didn't want to be disappointed about not ever fitting into those things. Certain designer jeans that I want to wear, and certain looks that I want to have, and same with my finances and stuff. I know that there's potential there, and everyone has unlimited potential. But if you don't believe you can make $1,000 in a week or $4,000 in a week, then no matter how much action you put and how much hustle you put into it, like, it's never going to happen, and you're not going to see the results. And then it's going to reinforce that belief system that like you're a loser, or that you're a failure, or you can't do it. So the trick is to condition your mind and visualize yourself already having that success and it already happening. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm really excited to share my results with you. I've never done this before. Like, this is totally new to me. Like, I've never been like like confident with myself and like pushed myself to this level of fitness and this like new standard of living. So it's like, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of scary because I have to recondition my mind of like what I want and what I'm capable of, because I've never done this. This is so unknown to me. It's unknown territory. I've never made this kind of money in my life. I've on my own. I've never there's going to be a lot of firsts for me in the next couple of months. So I just wanted to share with you, and hopefully you can use some of this in any part of your life and apply it to where you're at, and surround yourself with people that are hungry too, so you can find that hunger. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I hope everyone has a good night.